Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Randy and this is RP Tactical. This right here is the S&W Bodyguard 2.0 and I absolutely love this thing. I can't give enough credit to the developers and designers that created this bad boy because it's an absolute phenomenon. All empty. Now, I initially bought this as just a pocket pistol for when I can't carry my EDC, which is the X macro, depending on if I'm going for deep concealment or I have on a suit or I'm wearing something without any belt loops where I can't fit a holster. So I picked this up. Now, even with that, I find myself carrying this bad boy more than I thought I would. Even if I have my X macro, I just pick it up and throw it in my pocket because it's just so light and small, compact and comfortable that you don't even realize that it's there. So it's like, why not? Why not have a backup just in case? Now, with that being said, I've shot I shot 300 rounds through this of ballpoint ammo, and 298 of them went flawlessly. I did have 2 hiccups in the beginning with the gun being new. I just charged it to that. The gun being new, it needed to break in a little bit, and it was just a minor malfunction with it sitting back, failure to go into battery. But 2 little taps and it went off, no problem. But ever since that, I've had 298 rounds flawlessly and I had no issues ever since. Even with that, it is a 380, and mind you, in my opinion, 380 is more than enough to pack a punch, eliminate a threat, stop somebody in their tracks, whatever you needed to do. But I still wanted something with a little bit more oomph, if that makes sense. Something that packs a little bit more of a punch than regular ballpoint ammo. So, and not only that, I also got some questions from you guys out there, which feel free. If you ever have any questions, any comments, leave it below. I get back to each and every person that writes something. If you take time out to leave a comment for me, I appreciate that, and I will return your message with an answer or a recommendation or whatever it is that you're asking me, because it's only right. You're taking time out from your busy schedule to write to me. It's only right that I take time out to write back to you. That's the way I look at things. Now, I wanted to try out different ammos because not every gun is the same. Not every ammo is the same. Not every bullet is the same. So this is just the way I do things. I like to try different ammos and see what works best, because not all ammo fits and works as good as a previous one that you did have. If you bought one and it worked great, don't think that you're going to pick up another box, another brand, and it's going to run flawlessly like that one. So, and that doesn't go just for the Bodyguard or Smith & Wesson. That's in general. That's just the way I think. Now, mind you, I'm not a professional or anything like that. That's just the way I think, and that's my theory. Now, I did pick up a Spear LE Gold Dot, and this was $45 for a box of 50. This is Gold Dot duty ammunition. Law enforcement. #1 choice in law enforcement. Look at that. Okay. And then I also picked up Hornady Critical Defense. And I picked this up because I know offhand that Hornady is a good brand. In fact, that is what I use in the 9mm for my EDC. So I'm very comfortable with that. I never had an issue with that. Every so often when I do go to the range, I do cycle them out. I don't like them just sitting inside of the magazine over, X amount of time. So every so often, not every range visit, but every so often I do go to the range. I do clear out that mag and dump it out down range. And I've never had an issue with it. So I felt comfortable with this. This one, on the other hand, well, let's just say I encountered problems right off the bat. With this right here, I loaded it up. I went to fire and malfunctions started to happen right away. It left the feed ramp, it left the follower into the feed ramp, and it just wouldn't go in. It kept getting hung up, but I'll show you the video right now. Let's just go over it. So here we have 2 mags loaded up, 10 of the gold dot, 10 of the critical defense, but we're going to start out with the gold dot. Load it up, try to chamber around, and then that happens. The gun jams right there, and it was unfortunate because everything was going so smooth all day long. So I cleared it, I cleared the jam, released the mag, loaded back up, and let's try this again. And again it happened. Now I'm in total disbelief. I had to show you guys because I'm like, nah. Everything was going great all day long. I already shot over 200 rounds out of this gun from before. I shot about 50 rounds today with no kind of malfunctions or hiccups along the way. So I couldn't believe what was going on. I loaded back up. I cycled through. I made sure the slide was working as intended and decided to go again. Now you're gonna see with this, all right, everything worked great, and these 10 went through with no problems. But still, the next 10 that I fired after this, I did have one in between, like the 5th shot that happened to, the same problem. So nah, it's just not for me. So that was with the Spear LE Gold Dot, and as you can see, I would not be trusting my life to that. Now, I'm not here to discredit this brand or this company. This might run flawlessly in other guns, but for me, even though at the end it started to operate properly, I wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that there's a chance that it might not. So why take that chance? Now, mind you, I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but you see how the hollow is like that. Let's see if I can focus in. But I don't know, it's just not for this gun right here. However, the Hornet 8 critical defense worked perfectly. This is 25 cartridges coming here for $28.99. It's 380 auto, 90 grain. I think it's about 1,000 feet per second. So, but this has been running beautifully in my 9mm, so I was happy to give this a shot, and it ran great. Let's take a look at it. So in conclusion, the Spear LE Gold Dot is just not for me. It doesn't run flawlessly like I would like it to in this particular firearm. In another firearm, it might be working wonders, but I won't be trusting my life to that in this particular firearm. I am going to stick with the Hornet 8 critical defense because it's been tried and true. It works great for the 9mm. It works great for the 380. I've ran 25. I picked up 2 boxes of this. I ran 25 and then another 10. So out of 35 rounds, no issues, no hiccups, no malfunctions, and I'm happy with that. It looks like I will be staying with Hornet 8 critical defense for my 9mm as well as my 380. Let me know what you guys think. If you run Hornet 8, if you run a different brand and it's been working out great for you and whatnot. That's going to do it for this video. hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment in the section below, share the video. All that stuff really helps me out and it doesn't cost you a thing. So until next time, stay blessed, stay safe, or be dangerous. Peace out.